Champions League is back. So the Champions League final is finally here. It will take on tomorrow, 31st May 2025 in Paris Saint-Germain and Inter Milan. Paris Saint-Germain they knocked out Arsenal to go to the final, and then Inter Milan knocked out FC Barcelona to go to the final. This will be their second final in the last 3 years, and also Paris Saint-Germain second final in the history of the club. The first final after 2020 or 2021 when they meet Bayern Munich. Now this is going to be two different teams, two totally different type of teams. But before that, let me just go take you to some of the preview of the games. Paris Saint-Germain have lost they have lost one game in their last 5 matches, won 4 of them. Inter Milan have not lost a single game in their last 5 matches, or even in their last 6 matches. They only drew 1. And then Inter Milan, their last 2 official games that they have met, Inter Milan beat them all the 2 games. And also when it comes to in terms of their last 5 matches, that is their last 5 matches were unofficial matches, friendly matches. I think they played 5. Paris Saint-Germain beating them 3, and then 1 draw, and then Inter Milan won 1. But in terms of official, the last 2 games they've met, Inter Milan beat Paris Saint-Germain. Let me quickly look at these 2 teams, analyze these 2 teams, what we should be expecting tomorrow. Now, Inter Milan is built differently from Paris Saint-Germain. They are a well-rounded team, well-rounded defensive team. Typically defensive side, they are built strong, physicality. They play 3 at the back with wing backs. Yes, they play 3 at the back with wing backs, with their double 10, their pivot. So they are kind of a well-rounded, typical defensive team. When it comes to typical 3 backline team, that is Inzaghi for you. So they have a very strong physically, very defensive-minded team, and then very good at set pieces, and also their wing backs, very strong, pacey wingers. You see what Dumfries did to FC Barcelona. That is the sort of wing backs they have. And also when it comes to Paris Saint-Germain, they are built differently. They are very technical. They are a team that can hold the ball, pass the ball around you in the midfield, and then create some kind of spaces. They have some kind of two dwarfs in the midfield that can give you haul out. João Neves and this guy Vitinha. You see the ball clear like this, you can't touch it. This João Neves is like an engine, and Vitinha, his leg is like, say, glue. When he's holding the ball, it's like the ball is glued with his leg. You will hardly take the ball out of his leg. So that is the kind of team they are. And then also Dembele is doing his thing. He's playing as a false 9, and you have a very good defenders in front of Nuno Mendes. But one disadvantage of this Paris Saint-Germain team, that's one of their challenges, their defense. They are very poor when it comes to set pieces, and that is a very good attribute of Inter Milan team. Very good at set pieces. You look at another thing is that their defense almost always lose concentration, especially when they are chasing a scoreline. Look at what Aston Villa nearly did to them. That is the PSG. So in a case that Inter Milan gets the first goal, if they don't take time, like Paris Saint-Germain, their defense can lose concentration, and they will start making some kind of silly mistakes. That is it. Now, when it comes to this game, I'll be happy if Paris Saint-Germain wins the game. But from the beginning of the season, I've seen Inter Milan. I feel like Inter Milan are the one to win the league this season. I said it from the beginning of this year's Champions League that 2 teams, one of them is their year, Inter Milan or Atletico Madrid. But Atletico Madrid went out earlier, so it's now there with Inter Milan. This game, I said that in UEFA Champions League, it is not always the best team that wins it, but the best determined team that wins it. Out of these 2 teams, the one who will be more determined to win this is the one to win this final. When you look at Inter Milan, they don't really have these kind of fancy players, like those kind of technical. They are playing as a unit. They are playing with their heart, and that is one advantage they have over PSG. Liverpool nearly knocked them out. You look at even the game at Arsenal, like but they are good, They are good, One of the best teams in the world right now, apart from Barcelona. Beautiful football. Luis Enrique, experience, but Inzaghi, more experience when it comes to these situations. But for me, I'm giving my prediction based on how I feel this game and based on how I see this game. I see this game 2-1 for Inter Milan. 2-1 for Inter Milan. 2-1 for Inter Milan. But Inter Milan will win this game. Inter Milan will win this. This year is for Inter Milan. It's for Inter Milan. But there's another record too in Bayern Munich, like in Munich, a new winner. Chelsea won there, so that is that kind of record too. Like, we always get a new Champions League winner in the Allianz Arena, so maybe that can favor Paris Saint-Germain. But to me, I'm seeing Inter Milan winning this final 2-1. Let me know your reactions on the comment section. Make sure you like this video, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Same One Football Arena.